Hello everyone. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to draw a nose. I'm just going to break this down into 3 basic steps. The first one is to kind of break down the image of what you're seeing, in this instance a nose, break it down into shapes. So I made an example here. I actually drew this before I started filming, but I'm going to go ahead and draw this nose again, and I'll put a reference photo for what I'm drawing from somewhere on the screen here. So based off of the image, go ahead and break it down into shapes. So I see a slanted rectangular prism, and then I also see 3 circles of varying sizes. So let me go ahead and finish making this prism here. And then I see 3 circles. Fun tip. So when you're drawing with charcoal, keep in mind you don't have to draw with charcoal. I am only for this demonstration. But you're gonna want to hold a charcoal pencil like this. You can also hold your graphite pencil like this instead of like this. I learned this while attending a figure drawing class at New School for the Arts and Academics. My teacher or instructor was Matthew Dixon. Matt or Mr. Dixon. Not Matt, sorry, Mr. Dixon, if you're watching this, your class is amazing. Your artwork is breathtaking, and your class really changed the game for me. It changed my whole art trajectory. So shout out to my old professor who taught me the correct way to hold a charcoal pencil. And now I'm actually using this hand posture to draw with graphite as well. And I'm teaching an 8th grade class how to draw a realistic nose, and I recommended that they hold their pencils like this. That way you can have better control over your line quality and also over just better control over your drawing as a whole. So that's just a fun piece of advice there. So anywho, so going back to the demonstration, I went ahead and I drew a circle there. I'm going to draw a smaller circle right next to it, but actually kind of overlapping it. And then I'm going to draw a medium-sized circle right here. So the reason why I have varying size circles is a matter of perspective, because from the reference photo we can deduce that we're looking at it from kind of like a bottom angle, not quite a 3-point angle, but we are a little bit underneath the subject, so we want to see the nostril. This circle here represents the right, or from our point of view, the left nostril. And the reason why this circle is bigger is because it's closest to the viewer. And this one's further away because it's further away from us. And so once we have our shapes here, you want to go ahead and kind of establish your contour line. So go ahead and you just like map out the nose here. And I need to actually take a look at the photo because I don't have the reference image next to me. So let me go ahead and pull that up on my screen. Okay guys, I'm so sorry. I did not know that my phone died while I was doing the last step, which is blocking in the values. But essentially, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and draw out the nose again for you guys, just so you guys can see that step and how I did that. But if you guys are familiar with the value scale, that will definitely come in handy with whatever it is that you were drawing. That way you can understand the values within the photo that you're drawing from. Or if you're drawing from your imagination, it will help you understand how values work and how it would work in your composition. So essentially what I did to get that nose up there, when I blocked in the values, oh my goodness, this is taking a while. Hold up, y'all. Hold on, give me one moment. I am almost there. My pencil is already getting dull on me. All right, so after I did the contour line, right? And I am quickly sketching this one in. So please pardon the contour line. It's not gonna look good. Sorry, guys. So let's just say this is the nose, right? And so sorry, it's not going to look accurate to the photo. I just did a quick sketch of this here. So what I did was I blocked in the darkest value, which is a nostril. So I went ahead and drew out, let me get a different pencil actually. Actually, that wasn't even, okay. So what I did was I drew the shape of the nostril, and then I went ahead and filled that in with the darkest value. So I applied a lot of pressure to my medium, which is charcoal, like the charcoal pencil I'm using. So that's what I did. And then I looked at the photo and I just compared the values. So this is where comparison comes in, because you want to block in your values and you'll know which one's darker than which when you just compare them. So for the core shadow here, and I'll put definitions of these terms as well on the screen. So right here is a core shadow, and then underneath it is going to be the cast shadow. So this is a cast shadow because this is a shadow that's cast, the shadow of the nose that is cast from the light source, which is coming from up here. Let's just pretend there's like a light source here. And so this is the shadow that's cast from that light source. So the shadow underneath the nose is probably going to be a bit darker than most of the core shadow. In the photo, you could see that there is a similar value in the core shadow and also in the cast shadow. So I went ahead and blocked that in. The rest of the core shadow, I chose one of my midtones that is in my value scale. So you would need to just find in your value scale, if you made one of the midtones that you think would work most accurately for the subject. And then I also started shading in this side of the nose as well. And so that's how I got there. Keep in mind, so the lightest part of this subject is going to be this plane of the nose. So this area is going to be the lightest. And so because of that, I'm just going to go in and shade that part. And so that is how I add my values. I start from the darkest value and work my way up to the lightest. And that's how I got to this part. All right, so now I'm actually gonna go back to the rest of the video. So sorry again, guys. My phone did not capture what I had originally recorded. So let's go back to the rest of the video here. And there's some darker value in this shadow here too. And then if you want, you can go ahead and shade in this plane here. So the lightest value of the subject is going to be this plane of the nose, this bridge here. So what you can do, start shading this in. And then once you're done, you can actually go in and erase the shapes that you just made. And there you have it. You drew a nose. And then once you erased it, then bam, you have a nose. All right, and there you have it, your nose. If you wanted to keep on sketching or shading it in, go ahead, but keep in mind that this is going to be your lightest value, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see more tutorials and how-to videos, feel free to subscribe and comment below what you'd like to see next. Also, I do have a Patreon page, so if you guys are interested in learning more on how to draw and also how to paint, if you guys want to see more demonstration videos, go ahead and subscribe to my Patreon account. That further supports this channel. It also supports me as an artist, and it's really encouraging just to see like that many people who are interested in learning how to grow their artistic skill. Because at the end of the day, art, it's not, I wouldn't say it's just a talent that people are born with. I truly believe every one of you guys who are watching this video, and everyone who isn't watching it, everyone is capable of creating amazing pieces of work. We just need guidance, you know? So if you guys want to see more videos, feel free to let me know by commenting below. And I will see you guys in the next video.